Welcome to Revelana. So this is going to be a quick video about how to set up your email, your professional email for Revelana, and how do you set up the Revelana phone number for your account. And one thing I just want to show you real quick. So if you go to Revelana.com, just click login. Once you put your username and your password in once, every time you click on this login, it's going to bring you right into your account immediately, right? So you don't have to worry about logging in every time. But one thing I want to mention to you too is that it's now time, by the way, and I'm going to bring you down to this, it's time to set up your professional email. And so if you go to Revelana and then go to the tutorial videos, somewhere at the top of that page, this page is constantly changing, but always at the top because it's extraordinarily important, get off the free email. You're 10 times more likely to get banned or put in the spam filter if you're at AOL or at Yahoo, at Hotmail, at Gmail. You want to get off of those and get your Google Workspace account set up. And so assuming you have your domain, your business name, and you have that URL, that domain for your business, if you don't, you can get it while you're getting your Workspace account. But you want to go to this page on Revelana.com, go to the tutorials videos, scroll down, and then click on, well, you can watch this video and it shows you how to set up your Workspace account, and then just click on professionalize your email, and it directly brings you to setting up your Workspace account. And there, the video goes into it. It's only $6 a month, and then you go from there. Once you have that set up, you can also, in the process, it asks you if you already have a domain, or if you want to buy a domain, you can do that while you're in here. And if you want help with that, by the way, one thing you can do is go to Revelana, go to our services menu, and scroll down until you see that Workspace logo, right? And notice that for a tiny little fee, we'll set everything up for you. We'll make sure your domain is connected to your Workspace, that your Workspace domain, your website domain, your Workspace domain is all set up on Revelana or whatever system. If you're not using Revelana and you're crazy and you're not using it, we could still set you up wherever you are. But just know that we have that service in our services menu that can get you hooked up. And so I want to show you, once you get into your Revelana system, so I'm going to show you that, for instance, I'm going to bring you to the Revelana templates because we don't have our phone number set up in our templates account. You're going to see a banner across the top that's yellow like this, get phone number to start texting and calling. You can text two ways, and that's where you're going to be doing your marketing as well, but also all of your nurtures, like, hey, your appointment's set up, we're looking forward to seeing you. Oh, it's 2 days away, it's 1 day away, it's 2 hours away, it's 10 minutes away. Like, you're going to want to email and text your clients in our Revelana system. So go ahead and click on the green resolve. All you're doing, it's super duper simple. When you get in there, you're just going to click add number, and then you put in the area code that you want. Let's say in my case, I'm in Phoenix, so I'm going to search the 602 area code. You're going to look through the phone numbers and find one that hits home, that, easy to remember, and say, oh, I like this number. And then you click that number, it becomes yours. And let's just say 962-393-3939. Let's just pretend, right? But you're going to see that you're getting the entire Revelana phone system that's super robust. There's a separate video for that. It does a million things for $1 a month. Sometimes these numbers are $1.50. Sometimes they're even up to $2 at the most a month. But you're going to see it's like so incredibly, like ridiculously inexpensive. Just go ahead, press save. That means you purchase it. That becomes yours. And I'm not going to press save because we don't want to purchase this phone number for our templates account. But I want to show you something. So when we go into our, let's say our Louology account in here, and then you go to the phone numbers, when you go into your system, this is going to be empty, but once you purchase the phone number, one of these is going to show up here. So let's say I just purchased this number. It's going to default to that number. We happen to have a previous number in there because we use that for other things. But we use this number, and notice this, right? So what you want to do is go over to that pencil, that edit button, and click that. And when you go in there, you want to name that phone number. Like, this is our main Revelana phone number for our business. You want to forward the calls. So whatever phone system you're going to be using for your outbound calls, maybe it's your cell phone. You want to put your cell phone number here. And every time someone calls your Revelana phone number, it's going to forward to your cell phone or wherever you forward this, and you want to make sure you get it in there, right? And then you want to not check past called number as caller ID. If you wonder what that is, just hit that and it tells you what it is. If you're wondering what that is, just hover over that little I. It tells you what it is. But we recommend don't check this, don't check that, don't check whisper message. If you want to call record, you can go ahead and do that. You can press call record. You don't have to write anything here unless you happen to live in one of those states that it's illegal for you to record calls unless you get someone's permission. But you can go ahead and do that. But we say leave it unchecked. Inbound calls you don't really need to record. And then what I do is you might want to just default to 60 seconds and 60 seconds. I have this at 20 seconds because our phone numbers, let's say, are forwarding to my cell phone. Well, I want Revelana voicemail system to kick in before my cell phone voicemail system kicks in. So I choose 20 seconds instead of 60 seconds. And then 60 seconds is if someone's done with their call and they forget to hang up or whatever, it's going to end up just, politely hanging up on them if they forgot about you and they stayed on the line. So once you're done with that, you want to click on update, and what it'll show is, like, I didn't add it in there, but it'll show the forwarding number here. It'll show you that it's all set. And then the last thing you want to do is you want to go over to the other side of your Revelana, the business info. So you're on phone numbers. I guess it's the same thing, but you want to go into your business information, business info, and you want to scroll down. And chances are, if you got full service setup, I'm going to already have uploaded a generic voicemail like, welcome to our med spa. We're so happy you called, blah, blah, blah. We're not available. Please leave a detailed message. You'll see a text from us. We'll get back to you right away. So that does that. And then as soon as someone leaves a voicemail, then you'll see they'll get a text. And then you can also put your other contact information in here, and they get this text, and then they end up in an entire nurture sequence. It's beautiful. The other thing too is you don't have to worry about this setting because the first setting that I just did overrides this setting. So the only thing you have to do is make sure that you have an outbound voicemail system. If you're doing this on your own, make sure you have an outbound voicemail system, MP3 wave file uploaded in there that becomes your outbound sales. And then you just press save, save your best friend. Press that save button, okay? And that should do it. Once you have all this set up, that phone number ends up being what you publicize in all your advertising, on your website, everything, and you're golden. Thanks. I hope you appreciate the video. Bye for now.